This is day 9 of our 0 to 10K challenge. This week, we walked away with 725 billable hours. Gonna receive the check shortly. And then another 450 from some random thing that I did I'm just gonna check. So this week, we walked away with a total of like 1175, which is very nice. Some of the takeaways that I got from this week are pretty simple, but were tough for me. After I physically did the IT work, I've been doing things on my own for a very long time. Things like IT for myself, helping others, marketing, building websites, a bunch of like stuff, my own passions. And I gotta tell you, it was kind of hard to charge. It was definitely hard to bring me to charge. That was something that was on my mind, but I still did it anyways. Because if I have a business, I have to be okay, with making money. It just is what it is. And this time around, I had to be extremely intentional about it for a few things. If they don't pay you, they don't pay attention. Again, I could find any reason to justify it, but the truth is I need money to do the things that I want to do. Money is a prerequisite. Plus, with the things that are going on in this world, having a nice nest egg to keep you, give you a little bit of security does not hurt anyone. It's 100% needed in this day and age. But let me get back to it. Let me stop being philosophical. This week, we had some major improvements in the construction company. We closed 3 or 4 clients this week, maybe 2 to 3 clients this week. And this is for enrolling in epoxy services to do garages. One of the garages we sold was at $5,500. Pretty good money. People do not talk about a few things, and what they don't talk about with epoxy is it's easy to make money if you only have to do the job once. People never factor in their own ignorance and like extreme factors sometimes. So that it's great money if you do it once. So that's just what I got to say about that. We also enrolled a crematory with another. I think that's another. It's around like another $3,500. Gotta go pick up the check. I visited a house in Greentown, PA, and in Greentown, PA, I was able to charged and gave an estimate. It was combined like $7,000, basement and garage, whatever he wants to do. Right, but it's easy to charge for something if it's not yours, right? Just easier to take money because it's not yours. It's just like easy to be a cashier taking money from a bank, but it's much, in my opinion, it was much harder for me to justify taking that money, even though I worked for it from the business. Much harder, like it's just like not how things go. It's let me turn this light off on here. And that's something that I struggle with, and I still charge a little lower than I wanted to. But you do what you got to do, and that is regardless. I was happy. I charged them. There's money in the account. That's gonna definitely build up a little bit of security for me. And if we could as we continue on in this year to make money that way, that'd be phenomenal. Even if I only make $700 a month, every single month, that's $8,400 a year. That's $8,400 I didn't have. And that's a big deal, right? when it comes to the construction stuff, we established a CRM. I had another meeting with Pennsylvania ATO Apprentice Board. So we're working on bringing talent into our company via apprenticeship programs and seeing how we can get the state to subsidize some of that income, some of those expenses, costs incurred for tutelage, costs incurred for bringing on this talent. And it's a pretty cool system. Mainly, if it doesn't work out for us, what I really want to do is I really just want to grab the entire syllabus, the entire class schedule, and how they're training people, and just mix that into ours and give us a nice full-fledged training system that we know can get people from zero to hero, and get them into a few different realms. All right, I know many different realms, from commercial takeoffs, commercial estimation, sales, marketing. Those are, and what sales is a whole different monster. Marketing is a whole different monster. Estimation and commercial estimates is a different monster. So these are 3 different realms that someone could come into this company and learn, right? And earn at the same time. I spoke to the Northeast PA Alliance to assist in our company getting assistance with government procurement of contracts. So government contract procurement, and the NEPA Alliance has that service. You could also go through Scranton EDU to the small, it's the SBDC, so it would be the Small Business DC, which is something, and they actually have different resources there that will potentially assist you in, getting more help that you need. I know I'm this way, but sorry, just bear with me. It's a big deal, especially when you get a little bit more of a nest egg. You know you're gonna have big work in the summer that's gonna float you out, and you're gonna be able to make some more money. You're gonna be able to have a job that lasts a little longer, because you have residential money coming in. You have right now money versus later money, which is commercial. Those government contracts are gonna definitely bolster our buckets. Let's see what else. And we locked down some pretty big contracts, and what I'm seeing, we locked down what was the freaking number? $202,000 contract with a I'm really not going to say the name until it's 100% solid. We did sign NDAs to get the work, so I can't really tell you who we're doing the work for, but $200,000 of work there. So far, even with that one contractor, the book of business and the book of bids are approximately, kind of getting to the $400,000 mark, and this is upcoming work in the year of 2025. So this is awesome. Because this is why it's awesome, because this year, physically I sold close to $500,000 to $600,000 between residential contracts, like 200 or 250 contracts physically sold, money in the bank, cash on cash collected. It was close to $400,000 cash on cash, $500,000 cash on cash, like cash collected. So that was a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Jobs ranging from 3,000 to 10,000, but it's just way easier. My goal is to get this company to $10 million, the construction company, because I have some equity in it. I worked my way in the company, building trust to get a piece of it through sweat equity, which now I will get a piece of equity in the company if we decide to sell it. But the biggest thing is this: the more I invest into the company, into the growth of the company, my day-to-day operations, it only affects my lifestyle. What does that mean? I am able to effectively, I don't want to say become more and more hands off, the more money I make the company. And the more and more money I make the company, the less and less I physically have to do, but the more money we're going to have to be able to do more things, get more done, and build better systems. Because right now, I really want to build a better system. I implemented the CRM, updated uploaded all of our contacts that we've collected over the past 2.5, 3 years. And that's not even all of them. That's just like the people that we remember. And that's a big deal, right? So we're starting there, getting the CRM. I'm going to get the email marketing channels going. I'm probably going to end up using, I really don't want to use a MailChimp, but I may end up using it. I may use Aweber. There's ActiveCampaign. There's a bunch of email marketing channels that allow you to get things set up super simple to use. And we're going to do that. So then we create a constant lead nurture. People, trying to find a way to get that next product set up, because epoxy is very transactional, one and done. Also, really cool this week is we also landed our first maintenance contract, floor maintenance contract. Thanks to your boy, me. We're going to be doing it, floor burnishing for, I'd say we're going to be about, how much is it going to contract be for the year? Around $2,200 a year in services, but we're only doing that service 4 times a year. So it's not bad money, especially when the frequency is twice a year for 2 different locations, and that's going to go up to 4 or 5 locations. So that money is, per location, we're about $1,010 is what we're gonna be at per location. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. It's definitely, to me, it's definitely worth it to build out this recurring revenue money that we are gonna be able to just bank on, which ARR, annual recurring revenue. It's a little bit different as I'm learning from models when it comes to construction, but we're gonna find our way to do some ARR, annual recurring revenue, in this field to make the business easier. So it's not, because payroll's crazy. In our heyday, we're about close to 12K a week, 13K a week in payroll. I mean, it was disgusting. With that being said, there's some other ideas that I plan on working on. I hate bringing up too many things, but creating that directory for the Just Moving, I'm pretty excited about that, especially since I have to build it like once and then just rinse and repeat. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else? Looking into offering some more consultant services on the legal side from what I know about law. Pretty excited about that. I didn't sell, I just offered it. I basically prospected and gave my price for my first web design, automation, basically an entire package for me to build your website, include any automations you wanted, email automations, basically get your entire business set up, basically as if you're going from a Gmail account all the way to a professional business, and with automations, with calendar booking. I basically I offer the guy $5K and I'll do it. Of course, anybody, but I'll do it for $5K. Yeah, but I've spent years building these skills. I genuinely can offer way more than that in value, especially with me being able to build out marketing channels. But again, like 5K, did he buy? No, but that's gonna go down to the bottom line, baby. Because the worst thing you do if you aim for the stars, if you aim for the moon, you land amongst the stars, baby. But the biggest thing that I realized is it's easier to it takes the same energy to hit a high goal than it does to hit a low goal. It's the same energy. And yeah, sometimes you have to stretch yourself to become better, but I have never seen anybody become worse by stretching themselves to become better in the pursuit of a goal. With that being said, I am gonna grab myself a nice slice of pizza, and I am gonna enjoy the rest of the night. I plan on reading my catechism, reading a little bit of the Bible, and finishing up a book that I'm reading. With that being said,